Alright, y'all, welcome back. Deen the Great, yo. Last week, I think 2 weeks ago maybe, was terrible for him, I ain't gonna lie. You got open palm smacked, then he got hit with the people's elbow to the face. Then he tried to spit out the window, spit got all over his face and car, yo. Yo, he funny as shit though, you gotta give it to him, I ain't going fraud, but let's get into it though.
Hit not once, but twice on the internet.
Oh!
Deen the Great was his name. Humiliation is...
Yo, that elbow, bro. It was like the nigga dropped the drink on some James Bond shit. His shit. And then just walked off like this shit was all fine and dandy. Nah, son.
his game. Started off his content creation journey by flirting with Larry Wheel's wife for whatever reason, and we know how that ended. Then went on to later get elbowed by UFC fighter Tiki Goshan, which if somebody's name is Tiki, I don't want to be near them, nor would I be caught dead disrespecting them. And that right there should have been rock and bottom for anybody. Take your lumps and go home. But for Deen the Great, that just wasn't the case. It was more content than anything. If you're new to this channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. It goes a long way for the community. A way I can keep getting these sweaters and staying.
No cap, subscribe for Brody, yo. I'm broke out here, son. A subscribe a day keeps the doctor away.
Warm if I don't have the subscriptions. Now, back into the video. Now, after the humiliation, Deen would take to the internet looking for as much bail as he could possibly get. Everybody was killing him, saying that he was stupid and ignoramus, all these other idiotic things. And he seemingly agreed. He acknowledged the fact that he had some sort of alcohol addiction and that he was, you know, seeking some sort of help.
Got an altercation. I was drunk. I got a little problem with alcohol. I like pulling up on some wine. Pinot Grigio. Sorry. Moscato, and I ain't eat all day. And I already, cause it slapped when the nigga slapped me. Right. When that nigga Larry, that big buff steroid taking ass nigga slapped me, my jaw was hurt, so I couldn't eat shit. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat no ass. I mean, I couldn't really do shit, you know, physically.
Now, even though there's some jokey jokes being had in this conversation, Deen is like a 115-pound man, and him drinking alcohol while not eating with his petite ass is gonna be detrimental. So it's good that he can acknowledge those things on camera. So this was the...
I'm not, yo. It's something about a grown man calling another grown man petite would be crazy, son. It's like, yo, calling another grown man petite really funny as shit, cause that shit, it hurt a nigga pride, bruh. Like, shut your petite ass up, little nigga. That shit what, bro? You talking to me? I'm a grown ass man. Stop playing with me, gang.
Perfect reset moment. And even Rampage Jackson sent him some sorts of gifts to acknowledge that he's becoming a better man. Now, whether this was some sort of damage control or genuine love, it was a chance to step back, lay low, rebrand, heal. Remember those words, lay low, rebrand, heal. But with the way that 2026 is shaping out, and based off of who Deen the Great is, he wasn't gonna do none of that. Instead of laying low, rebranding, and healing, Deen the Great does what he thinks he knows best. And I've got to give you something here, Deen. This is just constructive criticism from somebody who is a non-fighter. You are not a fighter, brother. Stop getting into fights. He takes to the streets and starts to spar with different fans. He's smelling himself after having a kick victory, and so now he thinks that he can fight anybody, obviously. But after losing to the big dogs, he takes to the randoms, and it doesn't go well either.
Okay. Hear that. Damn, bro. I just peed. Was that during the fight? I don't know, man. Was that while I was fighting, bro? No.
You pissed yourself on stream in the streets in real life? Nah, I'm not gonna lie. How much more can one man take? Pause when I say that. Like, how much more humiliation can one nigga take? Oh, he gonna be up in like, yo, give him like a year, 6 months to a year and a half. He gonna be up. He gonna be like one of them big ass streamers. Gang, I'm telling you, yo. He gonna get that call up. Yo, you been through enough. Come to the big leagues, big dog. Drink that Kool-Aid. We got you, gang. He gonna be good.
Did I pee myself? Like, what the fuck's going on with me, bro?
What? No way. This
Gotta be a ritual.
Did he punch him in his bladder? Deen the Great becomes like a Capri Sun on a toddler's field trip when they're left unsupervised. You start punching them and liquids start coming out. At this point, it's no longer content though. You're getting pieced up by randoms, you're peeing on yourself and showing it to the camera. This has to feel like some sort of humiliation strike.
It gotta be a ritual, gang.
He's not actually addicted to alcohol. He's more so addicted to the attention. And once you become one of these attention-seeking junkies, everyone else gives you a platform to keep their content wheel cycling. So when he gets invited to the Bradley Martin podcast, it makes a bunch of sense. One, Bradley needs somebody to talk about, and two, Deen is probably gonna humiliate himself again. This would be the perfect opportunity to rebuild his image, but Deen can't help himself.
Ilya Taporia, Dana White set something up. One of your fighters got to see me.
This guy's calling out Ilya Taporia right now.
That's not.
Max Holloway, we can run it. Sugar Sean, I'll fight him.
No.
I'm for sure. I'm down, bro. He said
No.
Legit.
Yo, he trying to speed run death. Oh my god. You couldn't. You pitch yourself fighting the white boy off the street. No, white boy in the UFC. You might fuck around, die. I ain't gonna stop you. I ain't. Yo, I don't know.
The highest level.
What the f mean? I'm a legit fighter too.
You want to say, like, bro, Sugar, this guy's been talking.
Whoa.
He got slapped, he got elbowed.
Dana White was laughing about this shit, posted on his story. Cool, you think it's funny? Give me one of your fighters and let's box.
Yeah, 100%.
Why are you entertaining this? Like, no offense.
I love whooping ass. Why would I not? Pretty optimistic. I go in there and get the job done.
This guy's calling you out, saying he'd beat your ass, and he's an influencer boxer talking to a champ.
Right.
I ain't never seen a nigga like me. You dig what I'm saying? I look better, my drip better, my dick bigger. Everything about me better.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want to run it with a real one, or if I whoop your in boxing, we can run it in the UFC and in MMA.
Okay.
Hey, go get clipped up a few more times. I'll keep winning fights, and then I think it could happen.
I think they call it BDSM when you continuously like to get spanked and slapped around. We've seen Deen the Great with retired fighters and people who are just bodybuilders. So why in the world does he think that he can take on some sort of
UFC
trained
fighter.
and current
Nah.
champion MMA, UFC, boxing fighters? Why does he think that he can call these people out? It all links back to this attention problem that he has. And mind you, it has to be attention in a good way to him, not in one that makes him look detrimental. During the middle of that podcast, Steiny continues to talk about how he was being smacked in the past week. Deen the Great didn't like this. He didn't take it well at all. So what did he do? Well, the only thing that he does know how to do, even though he's not good at it, he resorts to attempting to be violent with Steiny.
You keep making all these shots. You've been talking about the shots. You've been talking about the slap. Talking about been degrading my shit, bro. Like, what's up?
I'm not degrading your shit. Just saying you did get, like, I brought you the final boss, final boss. Okay. I want you to face.
Brad said he not trying to do nothing.
Okay, what? You're gonna start with after you get fucking slapped and elbowed, and then now you talk shit to me and you're talking shit to Sugar Sean like that?
Yeah, why don't you slap him?
I'll do it.
Come on.
You
No
wanna do it right
way.
now?
You're not gonna slap him.
All right, fine. Fuck it.
Well, go.
Okay, fine.
Go.
Yo, come with me.
Yeah.
Yo, stop. This is crazy.
Like that. You know what I mean?
Now I gotta be clear here. Steiny isn't some sort of fighter. He's smaller.
I'm
He
about
doesn't
to
fight
say,
all these different
bro,
things. That's why
you got Pete. Dean the Great and Steiny are probably prime reasons why firearms were made, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Niggas like that probably can't really protect themselves for real. Like if she go to fisticuffs, that shit really might be GG's for them niggas, bro. Like them niggas need a peanut butter on the hip to get a nigga back up off him. I ain't gonna fraud with you, especially Steiny. Yo, actually, I ain't gonna lie. I pay to see a fight between the two of them niggas. No, I wouldn't. I'm lying like shit. I'm dead pirating that joint. What the like? Who's Dean the Great and Steiny? No one cares about these niggas, bro. That's the thing. Like Dean the Great about to be a Jack Doherty ripoff. Whatever the fuck that nigga name is, bro. No, that's his last name, dickhead. Dorothy. Fuck you think this shit is, bro? The Wizard of Oz, dickhead.
he asked Bradley Martin to follow him. But the reason why that situation even got there is because Dean the Great, we gotta stop calling him that. We gotta call him a different name. We'll figure it out at the end of this video. But Dean saw an opportunity to get a viral clip off, a moment. The addiction is peaking on a podcast, and I get secondhand embarrassment watching this guy right here. Now, I will say that some people are quote unquote provoking Dean in some ways. You know, they keep bringing these things up, but ultimately that's what he likes. People see what you are. They know that you're a crash out, and you know, they want their own viral moments too. They need the clicks and all these other things. And if you're gonna give it to him, give it to him. Since Dean is in the humiliation game, he had to go see Humiliation's final boss. That's right, Adam 22. Now, we haven't covered Adam 22 in a minute on this platform, honestly, because I'm embarrassed. The stuff that he's been going through the past couple of months with his wife, Lena, the plug, has actually been totally embarrassing, and I've been trying to avoid it. But that doesn't mean that Dean will when he gets on that platform.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you. I can't feel bad for a nigga like that, gang. I don't feel nothing for a nigga like this. It's like, you know what it is, what you signed up for. And if you don't give a fuck, why should I give a fuck? Fuck him. If you cool with your wife doing what she do, as long as your kid cool with what your wife does, like, yo, I'd cry, bro. I'd be thinking about that shit like, yo, no way. Like, I'm gonna raise my two baby cousins the best I can. Tell them right from wrong, give them a moral compass, cause I can't have them be like anywhere near that even thought process to get into that industry. Like, no. They're gonna be good kids. Whatever they want. Like, they're gonna be doctors. That's what my kids are gonna be. They're gonna be doctors. I'm gonna raise them. No, I can't be like that. Nah, never mind. I was gonna be like an abusive goal-driven parents where like all for the end goal, but nah, I'm gonna let my kids. Who am I kidding? My kid gonna be like an astronaut or something. Some fire shit.
You throwing all these shots and shit.
How am I going to respect you when you're somebody who's realistically
Like, see, my kids never gonna end up in this situation. Like, they never gonna be Deen the Great or Adam 22. These are two terrible people to want to be in the future. Like, yeah, they got money, but not worth it.
only known for getting the dog beat out
I
of
say
you?
same shit for you. You only known for getting your wife getting by other niggas, by BBC.
Yeah, I don't know how much more we have to discuss at this point. I'm gonna do the gentle thing.
That's cool.
And I'm not gonna elbow you in the face or give you a Larry Wheel style slap. I'm just gonna.
First of all, that nigga Adam not doing that shit, bro. Like, let's cut the malarkey here. Let's cut the bullshit. Nigga, we know you in real life. Oh, no we don't, but we seen you enough to know that shit probably not going to happen. Two, yo, these niggas doing all this shit for some money. Like, this nigga Adam, I'm pretty sure he does scenes with his wife on the internet with other dudes and other girls or whatever. Deen The Great just getting beat on the internet. Now, imagine they doing all this for a couple $100,000, right? Niggas gotta go through all this for a couple $100,000. When there's an athlete out there playing ball for a couple $100,000, doing what he loved to do. And I was telling my friends, I'm like, yo, bro, niggas talking about how much you gonna sell your soul for? Yada yada yada, 10 mil, yada. Nah, bro, I need like $50 trillion liquid cash on the table today, like this instance. And even then, I might not go, cause it's like, yo, you know how special a soul is. You know how long the afterlife is. No, bro, I can't go down that road for nothing. And you gotta put it in perspective how niggas make money from doing something that don't even take a lot of energy, and these niggas doing the most for that shit. Nah, bro, getting punched on for money. You getting cohorted for some money. Nah, it's not worth it.
Ask you to exit the podcast.
This podcast.
Yeah. Okay. Don't get beat up on the way to the car.
By who, Adam? By who? When Clip Farmer meets Clip Farmer, when Pot meets Kettle, both of them are going to call each other black. We've seen how Adam has handled punches in the past, and we've seen how Deen has handled punches in the past. It's actually something that I would probably like to see, but both of these guys shouldn't be fighting. And the back and forth after the podcast
They gotta get a firearm, bro, I'm telling you.
of total embarrassment. I would say that it is
Get you a
scripted, but I
Taurus.
can believe these clowns would actually do some shit like this.
Man, this dude, Deen The Great, he's a bitch. We went out in the parking lot after we did the interview. I told him I need that fade. He got 10 Rolling 60s members with him. He came through with a whole goddamn gang. The shit was looking like colors. They're like, nah, he with us. He can't fight you. He's 140 pounds. You 240. You got 100 pounds on him. I'm like, get out of my way. I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of this little... They're like, nah. This dude will take his fade for him. Big ass Crip dude. Oh, he got to take the fade. I'm like, fuck all that shit. I just went back inside. Deen is a bitch. He getting extorted by all these Crips, taking all his stream money. Kick is basically involved in organized crime at this point because they fucking basically feeding this whole gang. Because Deen getting extorted. Shit is embarrassing, bro. I wish I didn't even have him on my podcast.
But he's a cuck. You can't defend a cuck, nigga. You voluntarily let niggas fuck your wife. I involuntarily got socked while I was intoxicated. More so, you can say, nigga, I got taken advantage of, bro. Maybe you're getting extorted. All my boys are law-abiding citizens. You know what I'm saying? Niggas do not gangbang. We are good boys. We do not promote that. We do not about no violence. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know what Adam talking about. That nigga Adam. Y'all heard Adam say. He said he'd be off meth. We sat out there waiting patiently for our money. Then you called the police and we left. Dean, you're only popular because you've been getting fucked up. Well, your wife's been getting fucked up for years, brother. It's only a matter of time to let it hit me with a DM.
The pattern is clear with Deen The Great. It's something that we've seen before.
Yo, two corny niggas in the battle. I don't know. Something about like, even back in a day when I was a young boy, like freshman year of high school, niggas boxing for no reason, niggas doing all this shit, like niggas just being corny as shit for no reason. Something bad just made me sit there like, you peasants boring this shit, gang. Y'all niggas need to do something with yourselves. I don't know. I hate corny in this game.
Slapped, you get elbowed, say
shit.
you have an alcohol problem, street spar,
All these
kiss,
excuses.
humiliation, podcast.
Like, bro, just take accountability. I respect the nigga way more for saying like, oh yeah, I'm a bitch, bro. I ain't even gonna do all that with you. I'm gonna up it on you. I ain't gonna fraud. Then you try to pop it. I do that. Gang, don't pop it, bro. If you gonna jump, just jump, nigga. You ain't got give us a prelude of what you about to do. I'm about to jump, guys. Nigga, do it then, fuck, nigga.
Confrontation. What
If you feeling foggy,
after
then
you get
jump.
publicly humiliated, you have two opportunities. You either, hold yourself accountable,
Take accountability,
lay low,
exactly.
rebrand, heal. You be a man about these things, own up to where
Or
you
keep
fell
doing fuck
short,
shit.
and then try to change your life around, try to change your image around.
Keep doing
or
that
you
shit.
monetize the crash. And the short game says monetize the crash. So that's where Deen went with it. But I don't think that he even realizes the price of these things. When you're constantly the punchline, when your brand becomes humiliation, when your respect leaves the room, views go up for sure. The calls come in for podcast appearances. People want to collaborate with you, but not because they want to collaborate with you. They want to collaborate with the joke surrounding you. They want to get their own clip on. So your dignity goes down. And the uncomfortable truth is the algorithm doesn't care about your pride. It just rewards the spectacle. And the reality is long-term careers aren't built on looking like a clown every single week. Boy, I can't wait to talk about these recent developments with Neon and the Mr. Beast stream, because this is that situation in its infancy stages.
Neon made it to a Mr. Beast
Is what
stream. You
Deen The Great
serious?
should be looking forward to as it comes to how people will treat him if he just becomes Mr. Humiliation Boy or Clip Farmer. Now, maybe Deen is playing some sort of 4D chest, setting up his biggest humiliation.
Yeah, bro, I don't know. If I ever, let me not say if, when I get on my YouTube shit, feel like I'm getting a little bit of motion and everything like that, I feel like I just can't be around some, like, certain creators like Neon, Jack Dorothy, Doherty, whatever. I don't give a fuck what the nigga name is, bro. That shit make me mad. And even some of the WL streamers, like, I probably couldn't be around Aiden Ross only because, like, once you get too provocative, it's like, yo, Game's doing this shit on purpose now. Like, Aiden Ross' whole team would piss me off, especially Cuffham. I don't like raccoons. And they don't have to like me either. I feel like I'm more of like an isolated person. I stay in my crib, mind my business, talk my shit. I ain't talking crazy shit. I'm just talking my mind from what I'm seeing. But Deen the Great gotta separate before you go down that dark rabbit hole like Neon and all them other niggas. And it's not a good rabbit hole to go down, bro.
For a greater move, and the checkmate is just around the corner. But probably the reality is that he is farming. He doesn't know what the next viral moment will be, so he'll go and create it by embarrassing himself. You know, he will always be at the butt of the joke. And I'm here to tell Deen, like, you aren't doing anything that anybody else hasn't done before you. People have gone down this path. People have gone down this route, and it has honestly destroyed their careers and how people look at them and respect them. So Deen, you've got to ask yourself before you write a bunch of checks that you can't cash.
Bro, that be niggas' problems. I was texting my mans that too. My mans want to do content. I'm like, yo, cause I was watching Agent Double O and Mighty Mouse podcast joint. Mighty Mouse had him on a podcast, and he said some shit about virality and going viral. I was like, it made me think about. I'm like, yo, do I need to go viral? And I even asked ChatGPT that. I'm like, ChatGPT asked like, yo, A, do you want to go viral here and there, or B, do you want to have each video getting 20K views? If all my videos get 20K views, I'd rather have that over getting 100K views, 500K views once every 2 to 3 months. Gang, consistent 20K views, that is golden, nigga. 20,000 people constantly? That's impressive, amazing. That's wonderful. Shit, 10K views per video is even better. But these niggas, they always trying to chase the, viral hit, viral hit, viral hit. Nah, gang, sometimes steady growth is a lot better than the spikes. You see a spike, that shit not good for your heart, bro. I'm sorry. The regular joint, that's what you want. You don't want the, oh shit. You don't want that, gang. You don't want the ups and downs, because that shit gonna hurt your heart. When you down, I'm telling you, when you down, that shit gonna hurt way more. You want the steadiness. Slow and steady wins the race, gang. But that's all I got for today, bro. I ain't gonna lie with you. I'm tired of this shit. I gotta go do the dishes. I'm trying to play Resident Evil Requiem and shit like that. Game just came out. I'm seeing everybody play it already. I'm mad as shit. I should have got my gaming channel set up. I'm bugging. My fault, y'all. But like, comment, subscribe. Love you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace.